up, guys? Start with a little mobility. We're gonna start with a seated straddle. Okay, so seated straddle. Spread those feet as far as we can. After we get them spread, we're gonna go into a 2-minute forward fold here. Okay, so stretching that those hips out, that lower back, your groin out a little bit. If this is too hard and you can't fall forward, bring those hips back behind you, shift those hips forward a little bit, and you can just sit up right there, and that'll stretch our groin out. 2 minutes here, try to stay nice and relaxed, don't pull too hard. After that 2 minutes, we're gonna find a couch, a wall, or something to prop our foot up on. We're gonna go into a 90-second couch stretch on each side. So our goal here is to get our knee as close to the wall or couch as possible and still sit as upright as we can. So 90 seconds per side here. So 90 seconds on our right, we'll flip 90 seconds on our left. Okay? Try to stay nice and relaxed in that. That's a hard pose. Try not to pull too much, just kind of sit in it for that 90 seconds. Then we'll go into a seal pose. So nice big press up here. And we're just gonna breathe here for 1 minute, stretching that lower back out and our core out a little bit. So after that 1 minute there, we'll come out of that. And that's gonna be our mobility to get started for today.
All right, good morning, Vitality. We have a good one today. It is 20 to 2, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. The movements we're gonna go through, plyo lunges. So instead of the switch lunges, we're gonna try and do this with a plyo lunge, so a jumping lunge. Every time he jumps is 1. If we can't do that, we can revert back to the switch lunges. I'm fine with that, but if we have the ability, let's do some plyos. That's really good for our balance and coordination. Next thing we'll do are wall taps. I want to be about 1 arm's distance away from an object, a wall, it could be anything. And I want to reach and touch that target 20 times. Once he finishes those 20, he rolls to his back and he's got tuck-ups. 20 of these tuck-ups. If we have to scale this, we can scale this to a single leg tuck-up. And we can make that change at any point. If our core starts getting destroyed, we can go from a tuck up to a single leg tuck up, and we're good with that. The last thing is gonna be a jump squat, but this jump squat's gonna be for a height, so a normal jump squat would look like this. I want this one, I want us to reach up, and I want us to try and get as high as we can for these jump squats, okay? So the better we are at jumping, the better we are at plyometrics, the higher we're gonna be able to get. If I'm not comfortable with that, I still want us to reach for the sky. Maybe we just don't jump as high. Now, when we land on this jump squat, I don't wanna land stiff-legged. So when we land, the goal would be to come right back into and rebound our next jump. If we can't do that, let's make sure we come down and we land soft, then we can reset, maybe stand up and break them up. But as long as we land soft, then our knees and our low back will like us tomorrow. And again, you have to break those up because 20, 18, 16 are gonna get pretty nasty. Once you get to about 14, 12, and 10, it'll start to get downhill from there. Once I finish my round of 20s, I then have a 30-second hollow hold. Okay, I wanted to do this 20 seconds. Spencer said, nope, let's keep it 30. It's not hard enough unless it's 30 seconds. So when this gets challenging, I had your back. Spencer was the one that said, let's keep this thing 30 seconds. All right, so 30 seconds. Again, we can scale this a number of different ways. The first scale's here, second scale, 1 leg in, third scale, both legs in. I can break up that 30-second hollow hold, but I gotta accumulate my 30 seconds. Once I'm done, I start back at 18 with my plyo lunges. Then I've got my wall taps, my 18 tuck-ups. Then I've got my 18 jump squats, 30-second hollow. 16s, 30-second hollow. 14s, 30-second hollow. This one's gonna take a little bit, so make sure I don't come out too hot. Just because he can do 20 jump squats unbroken, his heart rate will be at about 270 if he does that. So manage the first couple minutes of this workout and you'll see the benefit of that on the back end. All right, times going to Wodify. I'm anxious to see what type of times you guys put up. Good luck. Okay, our finisher. We have 50 reps each of 4 different movements that we have to do in order. So it's going to start with 50 single leg V-ups. Reaching up, I'm trying to touch that toe with my hands. Every time he touches one, he's got 50. Next up, he's got a Russian twist. These are 2 counts. My eyes are going to follow my hands. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and relax. If I have to scale this, I can scale this to heels down, and I'm fine with that. But I'd like to try and get those heels off the ground. The next one is going to be bicycle crunches. Every time his elbow hits a knee, that's 1. And last but not least, DC crunch. I really want to focus on getting my fingertips as close as I can to those toes, and I want to get my legs as straight as they can. So I want to avoid this and this coming shallow, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to bring Philip in here, and the 3 of us are going to demo this, and we'll make it going fast in like 4 times the speed. So it looks like we're doing it really fast, but you'll see, we'll show like the first 10 seconds, the last 10 seconds, and then you guys know that we are not just throwing this stuff out there and not doing it ourselves. We are doing it. And Philip said he wanted to work a little core today, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, sure, Tom.
All right. We are starting with single leg V-ups.
Hey, Philip, start your watch so we know how fast.
Yeah, will you run your new watch? Nice, I got you. In 3, 2, 1, single leg V-ups.
Hey, you got 50 of those.
Oh boy.
Seven of 100.
Oh, I can't wait to edit this video. I will stop it right before that. And let it play.
Slowly play.
Just slow down right when you cramp
It bit
up.
me.
Stop my
No, I got you going. I got you. Oh. All right. So I'd break those early and often. It took me about 6:20. Spencer, about 5 minutes.
Took me about 6:26.
We'll have to go back to the book for that one. But yeah, this is tough. This is tough. I do some press ups for sure once I finish, and this will be a good one. This will test what type of capacity our core has, because my core was already cramping into the 7th Russian twist. So have fun. Scale as you need to, but take your time. You know, I'm fine with keeping the numbers where they are. It doesn't have to be 5 minutes or 6 minutes. If you want to take a little bit more time, great. Turn it into a 10-minute abs. What was the old school abs with 7-minute abs? Remember what it said? 3-minute abs or 2-minute abs or something like that? Turn this thing to a 10-minute abs. I'm good with that. All right. I think if you do it with somebody else, like Spencer did it next to me, and when he finished, it was pretty demoralizing because he went up and got a drink, filled up his water. I think he hit the head real quick, came back, checked his email, got a drink from the grind, and I was still going. So, you just have to manage some expectations in there if you do it with somebody and they happen to finish before you're halfway done. It's tough for the soul like that, but have fun and get after it. See ya.